Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Rob, this is the Hobby Desk, and today on the Hobby Desk we're talking bolt action starter sets, specifically the Battle of the Bulge. So, this big beastly box was the flagship starter set for bolt action 3rd edition. Inside you get everything you need to get started with the game. Got a US force, German force, you've got the rule book, bit of terrain, a vehicle, your dice, your pin markers, templates, things like that. The rule book is a really nice little A5 rule book. But yeah, let's have a quick look at the back. Let's see what we've got going on here. Now, flip it round. There's not much space in my little hobby cupboard here. So, I don't know if you can see that. That's the contents on the back there. Just to read the back here, it says, this bolt action starter set puts you right in the thick of the action in the snowy forests of the Ardennes in 1944. Pitting desperate German paratroopers against determined American GIs, you'll fight through the legendary Battle of the Bulge as you take your first steps into the world of bolt action. Containing 2 opposing plastic forces for the European theatre of World War II, Battle of the Bulge contains the bolt action rulebook as well as an introductory booklet to guide you on your journey into the world's greatest World War II war game. That's an instant seller, isn't it? The Battle of the Bulge contains bolt action A5 rulebook, Battle of the Bulge scenario and assembly booklet, 24 hard plastic American Army infantry in winter style, 18 hard plastic German Fallschirmjäger paratroopers, again stylized to winter. 1 hard plastic M8 Greyhound armoured car, can also make an M20 scout car, that's for the US forces. 1 hard plastic ruined farmhouse terrain piece, 1 M8 Greyhound scout car, stack card, full colour water slide decal sheet, vehicle damage markers, bolt action templates tokens, plastic pin markers, 6-sided dice and bolt action order dice. So yeah, that's everything you're seeing there on the back of the box, what you're getting. I think we'll crack it open, we'll have a look. I haven't even opened it yet. So I ordered this from a shop called the Sprue Shop, which it was on sale. So this retails, I think, on the Warlord website for about £93, I want to say. Let's see if I can find it. Did I open this anywhere? Oh, yeah, for about £93. It was on sale on the Sprue Shop of £55. Now, I'll be honest, this is going to be a bit of a strange review, I suppose. I'm not overly interested, as weird as it sounds, in the contents of the box. So, as you're aware, I'm building my bolt action British Airborne Army. That's my focus for bolt action. I've got my rulebook, I've got the big hardback, full size A4 one. Let's just take this off camera and set up, put the plastic off. Yeah, but this was on offer for £55, and I thought for £55 I can't go wrong, because I was looking to buy the A5 rulebook. But I'm looking at spending about £25–30 on online or whatever to get hold of a copy of it. I like the full size one. Full size one's great if I'm sitting at home trying to read over some rules. But the A5 one's perfect for chucking in your bag if you're going to play a game. I'm on my way to work, I can have a read on the bus, I can read in the office, something like that. So yeah, bit of a mad one really. I mean, the content of the box is great, really, really great. But it's not, I haven't bought it in a weird sense because I wanted the contents of the box. It just seemed a better deal to get the rulebook, which I was going to spend £30 on anyway, and get all this extra stuff for £25 extra. But anyway, back to the box. So, Battle of the Bulge, that's the front. Let's take that off there. Put this off. Oh, nice and airtight there. Put that to one side. Yeah, cool. Hey, that's nice. There's even a dice bag in here. That's cool. This is where I got it from, by the way. Sprue Shop. A guy called Steve runs it. He's quite active on Facebook, things like that, in a lot of the groups. That's not going to focus there, is it? Doesn't want to. I'll put the details up to his website anyway. It's really, really good. He is a bit slow posting stuff, but he does tell you that on his website when you place an order. And to be honest, I wasn't that worried about when this arrived. So I was just more like, great, I've got the order in, it's on the way. We'll have a look at it when it gets here. So, let's get started. Like we said there, nice little dice bag. The whole idea of bolt action is it's randomly selected. Who goes is randomly selected out of the dice in the bag. So each unit's got an order dice. You put all your units in the bag with your opponents, and they're drawn out at random. As they go, it's not a you go, they go game. It's a whoever gets pulled off the bag, they go first. And vice versa for each turn. So this is the rule book. This is what I've been waiting for, if I'm being honest. Pop that open. So I've got any rustling on camera. pop that out of here. Come on, bubble wrap. Crikey, that's it's well protected in there, isn't it? Put that to one side. Yeah. Nice little rule book. Nice chunky tome. Yeah, we'll have a proper flick through that. I know there's all your... There we go. Great book. The great thing with this rule book is there's loads of information in the front as well about the different theatres of war. Basically a history of World War II as well, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's our rule book. Put that there. This is the Battle of the Bulge little scenario booklet. Play sheet on the back. That's always nice. Assembling. Oh, let's have a little look. So there's a bit of background here on what the Battle of the Bulge was, who was involved, history of it. Before you begin, assemble these models. Need side cuts, craft knife, bits and bobs. That stuff doesn't come in the starter box. You do need to buy tools. That's the US Army infantry. That's their recommended force composition. Recommended force composition of the Fallschirmjäger as well. Example forces and scenarios, chance encounter. So there we go. Got nice starter scenarios here. Lovely bit of artwork. I think it's Peter Dennis does the artwork for the bolt action stuff. Really, really nice. Really, really talented man. I wouldn't mind getting some of his artwork and getting up on the wall, to be honest. So, got painting guide as well. That's paint your armoured car. Instructions for the armoured car. It's variant M20. What next? So yeah, this box being a starter box is designed to build upon. So if you're going the US Army route in their winter gear or the Fallschirmjäger, you know, there's example bits and bobs for you to pick up there to build upon your force. And again, like I said, the play sheet on the back there. And we also get a nice big play sheet on the top of the box. How cool is that? There we go. I was just gonna... This bloody box is enormous, isn't it? I can't actually see anything on camera. So yeah, that's our play sheet. And see, we've got rulers on the side. 2 of them, so you can cut them out, you and your opponent. You've got something to measure with, so you don't have to worry about having a tape measure out of the box. This is the fabled farmhouse sprue. Now, I know a lot of people online have a bit of a moan about this. There's even a free hair in here. Lovely. Thank you, I think. A lot of people moan about these online. I really like this kit. I've only got one from the Band of Brothers box set from years ago. And I've painted it up. I'll put a picture up if I can think. Get one on there. But I really like this kit. There's no instructions to it. You build it how you want it. So yeah, I think it's great. I'm looking forward to getting this put together, if anything. You know, more terrain for the table, isn't it, really? What's in this baggie? This baggie is that's the scout car. Bits and bobs. I think these are made by, is it Italeri? Country of origin, Italy. Yeah, I can never pronounce the name of the company right. That's the stack card and the decals. Decals, however you want to pronounce them. I say decal, you say decal. Decal. These are your pin markers. Nice basic. Personally, I just use a dice. A couple of games I've played, I've just put a dice next to my miniatures. This is probably a bit of a whistle-stop tour of this box, to be honest. That's your... I can't think of the bloody word now. Your order dice and your D6s. Nice little D6s, always handy. That's one side there. These are your fire and smoke markers, which Warlord likes to chuck in with stuff. People have a bit of a grumble at these. I like these. These are cool. Nice, quick, cheap things. Let's see who packed our box today. Mirella. There we go. She packs almost everything at Warlord. In fact, have I got another one here? No, I've got a Vass. A Vass here as well. But yeah, we'll keep them like bounty cards, eh? Into the bottom of the box. So I'm going to take this box off. 1 second. Pop this to one side just so we can have a bit of a better look at a few things. What we'll do is, we're getting in the box. Let me just quickly count them up. Fallschirmjäger sprue. US sprue. On the Fallschirmjäger, we're getting 3 of them. 3 of those sprues. Obviously, all your bases as well. I love these bases. These are lipped bases. Very, very nice bases. So we've got 3 Fallschirmjäger sprues. 4 American GI sprues. Another set of bases. And these are your templates for your artillery, things like that. One's there. That's our box empty. Yep. Put that down there out of my way. And again, there's our little scenario book. So yeah, you're getting quite a bit. So if we can have a look at... I don't know if my camera's going to pick these up. Let me see if I've got a bit of... I know what I'll do. Here's one I prepared earlier. Set the man from Warlord. Now, out of there. We'll put our sprue on this bit, which is the back of the play sheet. I'm going to be all technical and clever here. Pop my finger in there to hold it. There we go. Picking that up a bit better, aren't we? So, on each sprue, should we zoom in? We'll zoom in. Let's get the light over a bit. Let me do that a bit better. Yeah, it's not going to be perfect. You're getting a number of heads. How many heads is that? 8, 16 heads. 16 different heads on the sprue. 6 different bodies. Obviously crouching, running, things like that. Numerous different weapons. You've got SMGs, you've got your carbines, your rifles, you've got a bazooka there. Is that a grease gun? I've got a grease gun here. Various different pouches and accoutrements, things like that. Ammo slings. Radio there, that's pretty cool. I like little things like this. Radios. Is there anyone holding binoculars? There is. We've got binoculars. We've got a guy holding a cigarette here, possibly, and a map. Always useful for making your platoon leader stand out. You know, always give them that. He's either a man that's pointing or vice versa. This, I've noticed this gun here is a bit bent. That's no good, is it? Oh well. Casualties of war, eh? But yeah, no. That's the US sprue. Really nice, really nice detail on them. They're going to put together nicely. Yeah, that's the US sprue. Fallschirmjäger sprue. How many heads do we have on this one? Let's count all the heads. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then we got, was that 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. No, we've got 13 heads on this sprue. Unlucky 13, eh? Let me get this in here, get a bit more. Oh, put that on the camera. Don't want that, do we? Yeah. So again, you're getting all your accoutrements, things like that. So 6 miniatures per sprue, various weapon options. You've got heavy machine guns there, medium machine guns. You've got your rifles. You've got some SMGs. Oh, is that a Sten gun? I think it's got a Sten gun there. And also they've got some captured equipment on here as well, which is quite cool actually. Oh yeah, there's a Russian, is it a PPSH? Maybe you can see that there by my finger. PPSH, looks pretty cool. Panzerfaust, things like that. So yeah, they look really nice to be fair, really crisp. I realise I'm just holding this, I realise I'm talking. Yeah, no, so you've got your spare barrels for your machine guns, things like that. Yeah, no, really nice. So really good. What I'll do is, if I can, I'll get some better quality pictures of the sprues up on the screen as well. So like we said, we get 3 sprues of the Fallschirmjäger. We have 4 sprues of the American GIs. Your ruined farmhouse, your scout car, your dice, your rule book, your Battle of the Bulge scenario booklet, really cool. So yeah, it's a really nice set, and I'll be honest, for £55, I'm absolutely made up with that. I'm not in a rush, admittedly, to build this force, I must admit. As you know, like I said, I'm working on my British, but this is, for that price, you know, I might take a look at these, put some together, have a paint of some. Or, you know, we've got an event coming up at the end of the month, we're a walk on. I might even see about selling some of the bits of this separately, just to recoup some of the cost, because, you know, my main focus was getting the rule book at a good price, and I have. So I'm made up with this. This is what I wanted it for, admittedly. Just so it's more portable. Because I mean, the A4 rule book is great. It's lovely. It's a nice hardback tome. It's really nice. Really nicely put together, laid out and things like that. But a smaller one, just it's more portable, isn't it? Having your bag, and if something comes up when you're playing a game, well, I'll just whip my rulebook out instead of like get this massive tome out and flick through. This is just like, right, I'll be going through this and putting post-it notes in and notes and everything. So yeah, really nice starter set. On the box as well, they're advertising some of the other Warlord games. You can see that. Victory at Sea, obviously bolt action. Combined arms, everyone seems to have a copy of this and no one seems to play it. Don't really know what it is. I'd be intrigued actually. If I can get a copy cheap, I might have a look at it. Blood Red Sky, stuff like this always intrigues me, you know. I don't know much about the aerial combat in World War II, obviously about the Battle of Britain, things like that. But a game like this might be pretty cool. It gives me a bit of X-Wing vibes. It's probably nothing like it now, but it gives me that sort of vibe. And even Victory at Sea, you know. Some of these big naval games seem pretty cool. So yeah, that's the box anyway. But yeah, like I said, you know, I got it for £55, which is a bargain by all accounts. I really like it. The terrain in the box to me is great. I love the Ruined Farmhouse kit. I'd like a few more, to be fair. So if anyone's got any out there you don't want them, send them to me. I'll happily have them. But yeah, really nice miniatures. A really good value starter set and a really good place to build upon. I'm thinking about it now. I think I got a sprue of the Fallschirmjäger in the winter gear with Wargames Illustrated a while ago. So I think I've got 4 sprues of them now, which will be cool. So they're evenly matched in terms of number of troops. Obviously not skill, because I believe you'd play... The idea around this set is that you'd play the Fallschirmjäger as veterans. Yeah, maybe you play these as veterans as well. Who knows? But yeah, that's the Battle of the Bulge set. At the price I paid, it's an absolute bargain and a must buy personally. Even for the rulebook alone. £93, will I pay it? For me, no. Because I'm building with British Airborne. That's them there. They're a constant reminder on the hobby desk, and they're down here. Behind my feet where I'm up to building them. I'd only say I wouldn't buy it because I don't need any of the forces. And because I'm working on these guys. Admittedly, the next army I want to buy is the US Airborne set. The new army that's coming out this month. I think it looks really cool. The miniatures look really nice. I think Warlord's really stepped its game up with their miniatures and the quality of them now. You know, they're doing really nice things with them. Highly detailed, and they look great, and they take paint really well as well. But yeah, I think £55, it's great. Check out the sprue shop. I mean, I bought this myself. Steve seems a really nice fella from what I've seen on Facebook and things. He's a little bit slow getting things dispatched, but like I said, you know, he makes that clear up front. And I'm sure, you know, if you were after something urgently, if you dropped the man a message and just said, look, is there any chance of getting this to me quicker, he might be able to sort you out. But you know, people have got lives, haven't they? I don't know if it's his full-time job running the sprue shop, or it's just a bit of a sideline, a hobby, or what. But yeah, be sure to check them out, because they had some really good deals on things. On this, I snapped it up. I think it sold out pretty quickly at that price. So I'm sure, you know, if that was on offer, sale, I'm sure there'll be a sale again. So yeah, that is the Battle of the Bulge Starter Set, guys. Nice quick 20-minute video there. Just quickly going over it. Just for you guys who might be on the fence about buying one, or even if you're looking to be new to bolt action, this is probably a great starter set to get going with. Great miniatures, great terrain, all the dice you need, rule book, full rules, scenario book to get you into the game slowly and gently. So yeah, check it out, guys, if you're interested. Obviously you can pick up Warlord's website, pick it up elsewhere, probably for a bit cheaper. Keep an eye on the sprue shop. Really cool shop. They don't just sell bolt action stuff either, they sell sprues for absolutely bloody everything. Stargrave, Frostgrave, your historicals, your Napoleonics, all sorts of wonderful stuff. So yeah, be sure to check them out, guys. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, leave a comment, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. And I will see you soon for the next one, which I think will be an update on our Wild West project. But we'll see. I'm a bit all over the place with uploads at the moment. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. Stay safe. And I'll see you next time. Ta-ra.